welcome back to another video. We are on the horizon of Natlan, literally 2 days out, but of course at the crack of dawn, aka 3 in the morning, Genshin Impact delivers us their standard news of a 5.1 drip marketing, baby. Yeah, that's right, they're even dropping the drip market even when the patch is not out yet. But that's right, my friends, we are going to be diving straight into this. I read it so you don't have to. Leave a like and subscribe, and let's dive right in. Oh my goodness. So I'm kind of surprised. It feels very weird to have drip marketing, even though I'm sure this was standard. It's already something that we're used to, right? But then region isn't even out, man. Of course, we do know of these characters because we do have the trailer with all that stuff. But of course, let's take a look at Xiaolon. First, I'm looking at the the character herself. We finally get a good view of her model because we did not have any 3D model in the trailers. Just herself. I think we did not see her in any background, unfortunately. So this is really cool to see. And I'm excited mostly because they're Geo. Their design does not unfortunately speak to me too much, but I'm sure a lot of people are into this sort of thing. But unfortunately, I hate to tell you, Daya 2.0, and we're gonna hope it's not Daya 2.0 because she's also Geo. But anyway, let's move on from that, my friends, and let's take a look at all of the data we got on her right here. By the way, new Genshin Impact logo. They really did change up the direction for this update, and it's super interesting to see, and I can dive a little bit more into that in a later thing. But let's go ahead and take a look at what they have to say. Hey there, Xiaolon. So about the sunglasses you made me last time, I got a couple of details I'd like to adjust, especially with the temple tip patterning. Huh? Where'd she go? It's not even time for a lunch break. Hey, Xiaolon, you there? Come on, let's go over the particulars of the glasses manufacturing process again. Thus exclaimed Makulu. Oh, I'm so bad. The Pyro Archon, bro. Makuluvia. Okay, you can slaughter me in the comments, that's fine. At a high volume from the Xiaolon's. Wait, yo, her sunglasses are commissioned by her? Okay, well, that's cool. Alright, so of course, Xiaolon, the Ardent Flames Forge the Soul. The Nestican Smith, Geovision, obviously, I could never tell. And then the Panthera Oscillata. Okay, alright. Cool, yeah, they're definitely they're definitely something. I also saw someone point out, it's like, come on, Hoyoverse, why can't you just give them an animal tail? Because it is actually slightly disattached. I don't know, who cares? You know what, Lycoon got people from ZZZ, got people tweaking anyway. That's Xiaolon. So she is a smith, and she has made sunglasses for our Pyro Archon, so that's fun. Let's see what else they have in store for us for Xiaolon. And also, again, I will mispronounce names. The patch is not out yet. I did try to search up certain things, but I mean, hey, until they say it in game, and technically they're not right either. So hey, it's kind of up for debate, really. But hopefully, people who are of who know these names and or of the culture, can pronounce them. But anyways, back to it. Xiaolon's skill with the forge is renowned throughout Natlan. Many come from far and wide to pay homage to her superb skill. Some hope to commission her to forge them weapons, while others seek to see the visage of the great smith. Such that they might have information of great interest to talk about. But Xiaolon couldn't care less about what all her customers are thinking, no matter what kind of ridiculous fancy titles they give her. Before all the honors and accolades, she is first and foremost an artisan. All she needs to do is refine the ore, and surely has a steadfast hammer into its final shape, one blow at a time, in accordance with the customer's requirements. Reputation will not strengthen the blows of the hammer upon the anvil, nor will it slander the cool coals of her furnace. However, when the customer steps into her workshop, it is not in the heat of the furnace that welcomes them, but rather a long form filled with the blanks needing to be filled in. Let's get, I don't know. We don't know what she sounds like. I'm happy to take into the commission, but first I need to iron out the details. Effective communication means efficient work. Come on, let's talk about just what you want. Alright, okay. So Xiaolon is, she's kind of giving me vibes of Chiori, of course. Not as, perhaps strict with how they want things to roll, but hey, that's okay. Chiori kind of does her own thing, right? But yeah, this is Xiaolon. So she's a bit of a jewel smith. We kind of got that from, in the trailer. She's like observing her rings. She's like, I kind of really don't want to do anything today, but that really begs the question of what kind of kit she's gonna have, because unlike the other characters, I'm always excited to read these, especially Kanich, because Kanich had a very interesting description, which does not seem to fit his character at all what's shown in the trailers. But hey, who knows, we'll find out in literally 2 days. So but Xiaolon, she has got a hammer. Now as much as that screams Claymore, please don't be a Claymore, bro. You are Geo. There are already 2 Geo Claymores. Actually 3 Geo Claymores now, thanks to Navia. Please, okay? They're all great. They're all cool, okay? But please don't do this. And also in general, as a Geo main, like I have my C6 Noel, I have my C6 Goro, I have my C6 Yunjin. It's rough. It's rough out here, man. Like, please just give us something that's like good, okay? Navi is obviously great, but you know, she doesn't really feed into the Geo archetype, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but in general, we just want good Geo units, you know? Like, if I want to put it into a meta perspective, like Zajef puts it a great way. It's like, in order to make Geo actually a good thing, it needs to actually have, you know, characters for it. And Navia being the last Geo character we had, of course, there is Kachina, but I mean, she's free, so I don't really have a lot of faith in her, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, anyway, Shello, and hopefully you're good. The hammer, I don't know, they could do a lot of stuff with it. I'm really hoping it's not a claymore though. Like, please don't be a claymore, for the love of God. Even though you're probably going to be a claymore, it would be kind of interesting. I mean, polearm would be decent, you know. You would be inside Zhongli's slot, but of course he does feels a very different role, as well as Yunjin, so also a different role, so it's fine. Catalyst would be pretty cool, although I don't know how saucy they want to be with Catalyst. Could you imagine, like, she just hits you with like magical hammers? Like, that seems pretty fire, but I mean, we'll see what happens, right? Of course, can't really be sword, can't really be bow. I don't think you fire hammers out of a bow unless your name is like Hawkeye or anything, but nah. That is pretty much it for Shello, and it's interesting that this is the only character that we're going to be seeing within the patch, because you know, this is 5.1, and of course it can make sense from a lot of standpoints. It's completely possible another drip marketing follows tomorrow, because they changed the marketing style to HSR, which does their drip marketing separately each day, so other characters don't overtake each other, and that's completely reasonable, mind you. But I don't like it that way, because of course I want to A, make a video, but also B, I don't like waiting, so you know. But yeah, no, Shello, and she's cool. It is strange to see only one character, because of course there is two this patch, being Kanich and Mulani, and Kachina, but Kachina doesn't really count because she's free, so there is a lot of stuff to take care of within the first banner. I'm not sure why they're trying to hold off. To be fair, they are trying to balance it out with the other gacha games. I just think it's a little silly. You know, you might as well go hard, because this is the 5.0 update. Like, Genshin is its strongest during versions 5 through 5.2, and now it's going to be 5.3, because we know that the story is going to continue all the way through to 5.3, or at least that's what the devs have alluded to, is that something will happen in 5.3, and then 5.2 might be a little bit of a skip. But regardless, yeah, I hope Xiaoloen brings something good to the table, especially being the only, you know, unit within the patch, right? Because, you know, Dea and Mika, I mean, okay, Mika Omega Lol, right? But at least you have a different unit, you know, that's there. I really did expect another 4-star to happen within this patch, but you know, I guess not, and it is what it is, so be it. But I just really hope our kit is good, man. Like, that's the most important part, okay? Just listen, the most important part is that your kit functions the way as intended, okay? Please, I beg you, just anything for a functional kit. I really want a functional kit as a Geo main, but also just you're giving Dea 2.0 vibes, so please, I beg you. But yes, that is it, my friends, for the drip marketing today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be doing a Cat's Tales Gathering official stream on my TCG channel this weekend, and then of course, once Natlan drops, you know where we're gonna be. We're gonna be up in there doing the Archon quest ASAP, unless you guys vote on otherwise you want me to do it later. I'm totally okay with whatever, but most likely we'll just do it right away and get cooking on that immediately. I bet you it's gonna take like tons of hours, so it is what it is. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and also this is probably the last time you're gonna see this intro, because we're moving away from Montaigne, my friends, and moving on to the journey beyond in Natlan, and I'll see you all next time.